What is up, boys? Back for another video, and today I want to talk about CA Reloaded versus CA the Classic, and I'll just say it now, I really haven't played Reloaded, pretty much slim to none, and my thoughts really haven't changed on it since the last time I did play it. But before we do get into the video, if you boys have not already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as we are very close to 700 subscribers, and if you do enjoy this video at any point, please be sure to let me know by hitting that like button. And also thank you guys for all the support on the CA in 2021 and the 50% speed hack video. They're both over like 3K views, which is pretty crazy to me. But with that being said, boys, let's get right into the video. First, I want to talk about Reloaded and why it was a complete bust, and most likely why CA lost a majority of its players. The last time I did actually play Reloaded was during the betas back in 2017. Now I have tried playing Reloaded this past week and I just couldn't do it. The game is complete dog water and I really don't know what they were thinking. The UI is absolutely terrible and they should have changed that before the game was released. It is 100% pay to win. As you can see in the gameplay, the quarantine rooms are just filled with specs that have 2 turrets, 2 claymores, hornets, mines, M32s, and max speed. And the free run community just doesn't exist. As far as the feel of the game, it does feel a bit better compared to Classic. I know they do have a newer engine, which helps with smoother gameplay, and also I do believe they have more server locations, which helps with better connection. Another thing, comparing standard free run gear, Reloaded has adjusted everything to be lower. I'm not sure what the max speed is for Reloaded is, but I'm sure it's probably something ridiculous. Now moving on to CA Classic, the game really hasn't changed much since 2008. The same bugs and glitches are still around. The engine is really outdated. The game is following the footsteps of Reloaded and becoming pay to win, as you can buy a max speed of 58% now, which is pretty fucking ridiculous to me. The developers for Velof, just like Nexon, could care less about the state of the game right now. They don't make any updates to fix any in-game issues. The only updates they do are shop updates, where they sell these $80 packages to get 50% speed every week, which is really sad to see because they're just sucking the last bit of money they can get before the game completely dies. Some suggestions that I could make to help improve the game are eliminating the major bugs that have been around for a while. Another thing is getting a new anti-cheat, as hackers are all over the place in the game. Slow down on the 50% speed packages in the shop and shop updates in general. I did start playing this game back in December, and like I said, I haven't seen one update where they fix any in-game issues. Another thing that would really help the game is new content, and again, not a shop update. The clan emblems and clan gear have never been updated. Adding some new emblem options and gear items for clans would be a huge hit for the game. Adding some existing maps that make sense to different modes. For example, a highly requested map is Cold Seed for Quarantine. I don't even know the last time a map was added to the game. Once again, as I have mentioned in past videos before, the EXP rate definitely does need to be increased. There's a huge player base around EXP, and every EXP event with more than a 300% boost. There's a huge flock of players that grind out EXP, and once the event is over, they all disappear again to the next event. So I definitely think increasing the EXP rate would bring back a lot of players, but I can go on and on about ways to improve CA, and I definitely do want to make a full video on Classic about talking about what could help improve the game. So stay tuned for that video in the near future. Lastly, probably one of the biggest reasons that caused players to quit CA was the merge to Reloaded. If you boys didn't know, that is actually the original CA. But anyways, the merge was a complete disaster, and a lot of players, including myself, lost all their items on their accounts. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised there were no lawsuits filed for the money lost with no compensation that I'm currently aware of. Now, someone could correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was 2 years after Reloaded was released that Classic didn't come out. So in those 2 years, a lot of the old players who didn't care for Reloaded moved on from the game, which was a huge loss for Velof. And to top it off, the NA communities are very small compared to back then, as it's pretty much just a European game right now. But that is all I have for this video, boys, and I really hate to be the one talking down on the game, but we've been dealing with these things since Nexon, and now with Velof. I just hate seeing this game going in a downhill spiral. This game has always had so much potential, and it still does if it were in the right hands. Now, I do know there are some videos going around of some developers working on their own versions of CA, which is really awesome. It definitely does have a lot of potential. I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully getting my hands on the game. That would be really awesome. But with that being said, boys, that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you aren't already, hit that subscribe button, as we're really close to 700 subs. But with that being said, boys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.